The O.J. Simpson story and me. Growing up as a black kid in California in the 60s and being a huge football fan, O.J. was my hero. He had it all: speed, skills, looks, confidence. He was everything I wanted to grow up to be. It was only years later I learned about the term Uncle Tom and how O.J. went for the money, the status, and acclaim rather than take a stand on the race issues of the day. Our childhood dreams die slowly. They even linger on. O.J. was a great football running back, unstoppable and an all-star. He ruled at USC. He was called the Juice. You make the connection, but he had the juice. And in open space on the field, nobody could catch him. The first player to run over 2,000 yards in an NFL season. A winner. Everyone loved O.J. He starred in many TV commercials and made millions of dollars. He starred in many hit movies in the 70s. He was so famous. He had the world at his feet. He got married to the girl next door, Nicole Simpson, and had 2 children. Their relationship was stormy. O.J. was a jealous guy. There were a lot of warning signs. Perhaps that's a big part of the story that should have got more attention. On June 12, 1994, Nicole and Ron Goldman, her friend, a local waiter, were found dead in the Simpson house. The police looked for O.J. to question him. He fled in his white Ford Bronco. The chase was watched on live TV. I remember being in a restaurant and everyone standing in front of a small overhead TV watching, mesmerized. O.J. went to trial and it captivated America. Everyone watched every second. America became a divided nation. My own heart was divided. I couldn't decide. Everyone had their opinion. For some, he was a murderer beyond a shadow of a doubt. For others, he was being set up. Another black man being hung by the man. Like I said, I couldn't decide. I didn't want that part of me that loved O.J. to die. His defense team was famous. They were the best of the best and outclassed the prosecution. The defining moment of the trial was, if the glove don't fit, you must acquit. After 11 months of trial, a jury found him not guilty. America, the world, were exhausted by the whole O.J. trial spectacle. There was a longing for life to return to normal. The Goldman and Brown families weren't done. They sued O.J. in civil court and won. They took most of his money, almost every legitimate penny. Then the years passed. O.J. would appear every so often at a charity event, a golf tournament, but mostly everyone avoided him. I even put his memory somewhere away inside me, a place I didn't want to visit again. However, in 2007, O.J. surfaced again. O.J., it seems, was still trying to live the high life entourage and all. He and several men burst into the Las Vegas hotel room of a man who was selling sports memorabilia. O.J. lost his temper and threatened the man with a gun. He was convicted and sent to prison. He served 9 years, but the question remains, were those years in prison for the right crime? O.J. was released on parole in 2017. People said he was a model inmate and caused no risk to society. I'd be amiss if I didn't say there is still a part of me, the young boy inside that still idolizes the juice. But with maturity, time's gift, I could see how O.J. was but a mirage. He wasn't a hero or a model to look up to. It was all just like steam in a bathroom mirror, his story and our relationship with him. What's your opinion? Was O.J. guilty or not guilty? Why do you believe so?